What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Talking Sports with Josh and Nil. Your host, Josh, along with your co-host,
What's up, guys?
Nil. So we're going to be talking about a lot today. I mean, we got Sharyland baseball, right? Mac High shocking the Valley world with a coaching change in basketball. The head coach decides to step down from his duties. We're going to be talking about a little bit of that, a little 32-6A football preview. We got PSJ North and PSJ joining 32-6A while Brownsville Hannah leaves. So we're going to be talking about PSJ North, PSJ, and Brownsville veterans in the preview, just half today. And then the next week we'll be doing the other three teams. And we're also going to be talking about Spurs Knicks in the NBA Finals. So, but the main thing today, Sharyland making the state championship. So we're going to be talking a lot about that. So stay tuned. They're going to be playing Lovejoy on Friday at 7 p.m. in the one-game state championship series. So go ahead and stay tuned. We're going to do a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back with everything.
Every journey starts with a strong foundation.
Our academic programs inspire curiosity and critical thinking.
In athletics, students unleash their potential while diving into school spirit.
Creativity shines throughout our various fine arts programs.
Our career and technical education provides students with essential skills for the workforce.
With dual enrollment courses, students can earn college credits while still in high school.
Brownsville ISD,
One team,
one dream.
Permatemp Personnel Services has been servicing local businesses for the past 29 years.
Leave the hiring to us. Let us become your personal hiring guru.
We have a network of skilled employees to fit your needs.
Your success is our strategy.
Don't hesitate, call us now.
So everybody, welcome back to another episode of Talking Sports with Josh and Nil, right? We went over the intro to be talking a lot about Sharyland baseball today. So just to start off in the show, Sharyland baseball making the state championship. And I mean, it's
Congrats to them, first of all, right? So
yeah, I mean, you don't see that a whole lot. I don't remember the last time I've seen a Valley team make it to state championship. So they are one game away from winning it all. They swept Kingwood Park in two games, 5-3 and 5-2 and 5-3. So made quick work of them, right? And just again, want to give my flowers, want to give my congratulations to Sharyland Rattlers and their ball club, right?
I mean, first off, and congratulations to them. I mean, for sure, historic season that doesn't be talked about years from now and all that. I mean, historic run they did. Like you mentioned right now, you don't always see a Valley team go this far, especially in our big state of Texas, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
for sure.
A lot of people play baseball, and a lot of good programs nationally ranked here in the state of Texas.
But not
baseball.
really here from the Valley. You never see it a whole lot.
But I mean, but still, you're still playing good competition in the state of Texas, right, in baseball. And I mean, congrats to them on this historic run, and win or lose or whatever. Hopefully, they win, right? It's a awesome, hell of a season.
It's a successful season, nonetheless.
For sure, and it's great to see. And it all starts with that culture they have, right? I mean, it all starts from the top, like we mentioned in our other episodes and all that stuff. I mean, it's a great season so far. Congrats to them.
And I mean, it's going to be exciting to see. They're going to be playing Lovejoy on Friday. So for those of y'all that do want to tune in, right, we're going to be streaming it just on the audio. So if you want to tune in on Real Sports Live on YouTube to go ahead and listen to the game, we will be streaming that. So go ahead and tune into that. It's going to be Friday, the one-game series, winner go home, right? Winner take all. So talk about Sharyland a little bit. They got a young squad. That's the craziest part about this, in my opinion. They have a young team. Like, they're losing a couple of their best players, right? Nick Valdez and a couple other players. But they have great players coming up or that have been playing a big role in this team already.
I mean, it starts there.
That will be back next year.
Yeah, I mean, it starts there with the coaches, right, and those off-season, all that. I mean, and it's phenomenal coach to have. I believe, what's his name?
Oh, Coach Bickerton, Austin Bickerton.
I mean, the resume is there. His dad used to be the coach of Sharyland.
2019,
He was there when his own dad made the runs as a player, and then he was an assistant and helped him out, and then now he's the head coach. So having a coach/player like that that knows playoff baseball, that knows how to coach, and coming from a good mentor like his father, having a successful baseball program, and now he's able to carry on that as well. I mean, it all starts there. You're seeing that. You're seeing what to do and showing them what Sharyland baseball is and making that program even better and flourish. And And it just overall wow, and props to the coach, right? I mean, also very young coach as well. Like, he's not that old. Like, he was just in high school in 2019.
It's insane.
So I mean, to do a run like that, for career wise for him and all that, it's just amazing to see. I mean, you're going to the finals, and I don't know how many years he's been there. I don't think he's been there that many, right?
Yeah, maybe 5, 6
and his
years.
short span of being there as a head coach, that's impressive on its own. And then with young kids like you mentioned right now, only losing a couple seniors, it's already just impressive. So, and I don't think they're there by luck at all. They swept their last series, right, and the semis 5-2, 5-3, I believe. So allowing very little runs.
Not luck, right? And I mean, we talked about 2019 when Coach Bickerton was the assistant coach on the staff, or player on that team. They went to the 5th round of the playoffs. They went to the game before, I believe, either the 4th or 5th round of the playoffs, and lost to very own Sharyland Pioneer. So I mean, like, Sharyland is a premier program. That was the last time they made a huge run like that. And now, 7 years later, Coach Bickerton is now the head coach. He is taking over his father's role in that program, and he's turned it. They're going to the state championship. He's not turned it around. He's literally just fine tuned it. Yeah. That's all he's done. Is they go 4th, 5th round almost every year. 2019, 7 years ago, and now he's taken over the program, the reins of his dad's program, and kept on the great legacy so far. And I mean, they have a lot of great players. Like you said, it's not all about luck, right? Because it's momentum.
Be there,
I think a big thing is momentum, right? You're coming into these playoffs. It's especially teams from the Valley, right, where your talent doesn't make up for a lot of errors. Like, if you're playing maybe the 1st or 2nd round, yes, but a 3rd, 4th, 5th round, you're playing the premier programs in Texas. Respectfully to another and smaller states, this is Texas. We got a lot of schools, right? A lot of talent. So if you're going to be coming up, you're going to be playing like the Cadies of the world, the Kingwood Parks of the world. That is where the coaching takes place. That is where you most 90% of the time, especially teams from the Valley, 99% of the time, your talent does not make up for your mistakes. No, I mean, for the coaching errors, for the mistakes.
This is when the coaching comes in play, the what to do in the situations. Having a coach like that learned from his own. I mean, it's often that was able to be his dad, but he learned from a good mentor like that. Then he learned as a player and as an assistant being under his wing. They're like, hey, so this is what he taught me, and this is how I'm gonna implement her. Just fine tuning, like you said, right? It's awesome to have a coach like that know what to do in these situations.
And I mean, he came in and he really just implemented what he learned. And they're doing a great job now, right? What we talked about, momentum. It's all about, like, your talent does not make up for that. Your talent can only take you so far. So we get to the 3rd, 4th, 5th round, and a team is talent. I'm not saying, and all the props to share them. They are in the state championship. They are the best team, second best team in 6A in Texas. They are.
Oh yeah.
Second, top 2, right? They're in the state championship. We'll find out on Friday how they rank. But that is their talent. Their talent is amazing, but they also have great coaching. And talent doesn't win everything, right? It's about how bad you want it, and these players want it bad. But also, your talent cannot make up for when you're playing another powerhouse program. You can't just you can't just mess stuff up, make errors, bad pitches, allow big hits, and be like, oh, it's all right, we have the guys to do it. You don't always have it. And the coaches make up for that, the game plans, getting your players right for those scenarios have it. And that's where I think Bickerton comes into it, where I think, in my opinion, the deeper you go into the playoffs, the more coaching is important. Right? Coaching is important no matter what. You need to get these players through the long season, the 35 game season.
Maybe like mid-February, tournaments and district games and whatever games they put on in between. A lot of baseball, and they have to be tired by now. I mean, school's already over. They're still playing baseball, right? It's a long season.
The 35-game season, it's insane. The coaches get them ready for it, and now it's like, hey, we got maybe 15, 20 more if you go all the way to state, which they have.
And put in between all those 35 games, those tournaments you play, those invitationals. Like, it is a long season, long road. And I mean, shout out to Sharyland. Just a historic season they have. I mean, another win or lose or whatever, draw. They're not going to draw, right? But win, lose, draw. But it's historic season, and just the program they have with the players and the coaching, the coaches that are there. I mean, just phenomenal work and impressive as well. A heavy underclassman, a school, young coach that
we talked about a lot of their players, right? They have like great players like Nick Valdez. He won't be here next year, but they have a lot of players coming back next year. Emilio Villarreal being one of their premier pitchers, a 6'7" sophomore. Comes into the game with, I don't know if it was the bases loaded against Kingwood Park or 2 men on, but came in, and I don't think he closed the game out. I'm not sure, but he was big innings again. They won 5-3, so it was a 2-run game. Comes in, shuts the door on the inning, and I mean it's crazy to see a sophomore come in to a situation like that. Final four, win or go home, or not win or go home, right? If you lose, you have another game. But if you win, you're going to state championship. That game on the line, and you come in sophomore, ice in your veins, shut the door like that. And I mean, it's crazy. That is a testament that, first of all, testament to Villarreal, where obviously has all the talent in the world. As a sophomore, he made a roster spot for himself on that stacked Sharyland squad. So talent alone, great. He has the mental where he comes into a big situation like that and shuts the door in a fifth round playoff game. Credit and another third and final testament to Coach Bickerton to get them ready for that.
No,
because that is not always natural to all the players on the team, right? Some players don't have that mentality, and that is where, as a coach, you come in, you talk to them collectively as a team, or you even talk to them one-on-one, right? And you get their mental side of the game. We talk about the game is 50% mental.
Yeah.
It's all right here. So you get them ready. Credit to Coach Bickerton. He has them ready. We watched a couple games. You've never seen a shred of like fear or hesitance. Like, they're ready. They come into the situation and they're like, hey, we're good. They swept Kingwood Park. They won 2 out of 3, I believe, against Liberty Hill. I mean, they're ready. They're built for this moment, and I think they're going to be the state champion.
They deserve to be here. It's not luck. It's they're proving their work. They're proving how hard they've been working. A long road to this. They start, I don't know what time. Maybe off season starts. Maybe mid-October, and then you start playing baseball in February till now. I mean, that's a lot of months of baseball related things and just playing baseball, and it's a long road. And luckily, have a coach like that, and just you can learn a lot from him. And like you say, I mean, this is when the coach comes in and it helps out the kids, motivates and pushes them. It's a team, it's a family, it's a bond, it's a chain. So it's just
and like we said, right? It starts at the top. Starts with Coach Bickerton, and he's gonna develop an amazing program. He already has state finalists. Probably hasn't been done in Sharyland history, or if it has, it's been a while. And so for him to do that, he's gonna develop the kids that are freshmen or even middle schoolers right now, right? Then the freshmen, JV. So I believe he's gonna have a stacked program for years.
I mean, for sure. I mean, historical season, for sure, successful, everything. And I mean, a team we're gonna be talking about it the same we do with Westico and their softball program that they have.
PHA with their softball program.
Yeah, they did they won the
winning state.
Westico winning state a couple years ago. The way we still talk about it. I mean, and the whole valley's in a root for them. It's even though Sharyland may be a little bit out of the way, but hey, still in the valley, and the whole valley roots for one of their own, right? Even though no one goes there or don't live there or all that. But
yeah,
it's still impressive to see a valley team.
They travel really well with Sharyland fans. Yeah,
it's still impressive to see a valley team there in the final. With like a bigger school like Houston, different kids are bigger. I mean, the average height here is what, like 5'11", 6 foot. Like that's maybe a little bit shorter.
That's
like
pretty tall.
They think I'm tall. I'm like 6'1", 6 foot.
That's
like
pretty tall.
So that's what I mean. So I mean, just different. You do different kids, different atmosphere you see over there. But hey, like it's gonna be an impressive game on Friday, and hopefully they can take the win and all that.
And I mean, they another thing about the Valley and the 956, right? Sharyland too. Like Sharyland is along with it. They travel well. They travel amazing. I remember we went to go cover the playoff game, Rio Grande City and Harlingen South, and they traveled well. I thought we were in Harlingen because it was like there's so many Harlingen fans here in Rio Grande City, and it's crazy. Like Harlingen isn't always known for their baseball team, right? Basketball went to the third round. Football, they're really good, and they're traveling that well for baseball. So imagine a team like Sharyland, where they are a powerhouse when it comes to baseball. That team the parents travel well, the fans travel well, and they're gonna have a great supporting cast behind them over in Round Rock. And I mean, I'm excited to see what goes down. I think I fully believe Sharyland can and will get it done.
They've proven their work and their worth and who they are. It's not luck. It's work. It's what they've been doing since off season till now. It's the long road of baseball they have, and it's congrats to them and shout out to the players, shout out to the coachings, right? Just amazing work they've done in a historic season they have.
Yeah, I mean, so to piggyback off of that, like another historic season, right? I mean, they talk about the players coming back. I can't even imagine how they're going to be next year, right? When they got everybody, not everybody, right? There's maybe 15, 16 players coming back. That's a lot. Yeah, that's a lot, especially for baseball. And that is huge to when next year you are coming into the season and you have junior or incoming seniors, incoming juniors that were in that same spot last year and know what to do, how to get it done. We talk about it a lot, right? Where experience is key. So imagine next year you have like maybe a very talented freshman coming in or a very talented sophomore coming in where they weren't on this team last year, but they don't know what it's like in that big moment. But they got the talent. They got all the talent in the world, but they don't have the mental.
Yeah.
Players that were on the team last or this year going into next year are going to show them how it's done. Be like, hey, this is how you get ready for it. It's a whole different ballgame once from the regular season to district. Then from district to the playoffs, it just keeps getting harder. And I think that's like a one-of-one experience. You don't experience that. Like teams going to state, they're going to experience all of it. The media, the distractions, the fans, everything. How are you going to react to that? Because at the end of all that, you still got a game to play. You still got a game to play to win the state championship.
No, I mean,
all the glory is fine if you don't. But if you don't win anything, what's it worth? So next year when they're coming into the season, they're going to teach like up-and-coming kids because they have that experience. They know what it's like. And again, we've said it so many times. It starts at the top with Coach Bickerton, and he's been in this situation many times as an assistant coach, as a player, as a head coach now, and he's going to have Sherilyn ready, and I think Sherilyn's going to go in there and win state against
some
Lovejoy.
exciting things to see this Friday, man. To shut out and good luck to them. You know?
Yeah, so good luck to Sherilyn. I mean, we're excited to see. So for those of y'all tune in to YouTube, Real Sports Live, we're going to be doing the audio for Sherilyn versus Lovejoy. A one-game series. They will be playing a winner-take-all, win or go home. And, I mean, we're excited. So, shout out Sherilyn. The whole 956. Show up if you can, right?
Or just support, man. Just listen in or tune in to wherever you can.
We're excited to see. I know we're going to tune in on Friday at 7 p.m. So, we're going to go do a quick break. That's going to do it for us and Sherilyn. When we come back, we're going to talk a little Mac High basketball. We're going to the coaching change, right? We're also going to talk about 32-6A district preview. That's going to be the next segment that we have going on, and we'll finish it up with Spurs Knicks finals preview. And so we're going to do a quick break, and we'll be right back.
This is the island where even the grown-ups forget what day it is. South Padre is more than an island. It's the island.
At Tortilleria Ibanez, flavor starts fresh every day. Crispy flautas, homemade tamales, and our signature chicken salad, all made for you. Tortilleria Ibanez, tradition on every plate.
It means a lot to me. TSC has changed me to make me realize that I can accomplish things. Just don't give up. A long way from where I was to what I am now, and there's no limit to where I'm going.
Give your little one the best start at Brownsville ISD's Pre-K3 and Pre-K4 programs. At BISD, 3 and 4-year-olds develop fundamental skills that pave the way to lifelong success, with quality educators, access to the latest technology, and free nutritious meals to fuel the day. Our young minds explore and learn in exciting new ways. Enroll your 3 and 4-year-old today at Brownsville ISD, the best choice.
Kenny Perez came from a small town in Texas. At Kenny Perez Law, we won't stop fighting until our clients get what's rightfully theirs. We're right by your side, no matter what. Call Kenny Perez Injury Lawyers today, 956-999-1111.
Standard of excellence has always been Cadillac, so be iconic and drive one. Free your Cadillac, Brownsville, Texas.
Rev up your future with Texas Southmost College's Auto Body Repair Program. In just 2 semesters, you'll gain the skills to become an auto body repair specialist. Learn using industry standard iCar Academy to get you job ready fast. If you're ready to drive your career forward, TSC's Auto Body Repair Program is the place to start. Classes are filling fast, so visit tsc.edu and apply today.
Welcome back to the show. We just finished wrapping up Sherryland baseball. Now we're going to be talking about some more high school sports. So, shocking news. Mac High basketball coach Ryan Flores, he's been coach for Mac High since 2014. Those of y'all who might say, oh, Mac High, Mac Highland. Sounds familiar. Yeah, they went 38-1 this year in the season and 16-0 in district. They ended up losing in the third round of the playoffs. Close game, but powerhouse. Best team in the Valley for sure. One of the best teams in Texas. He's going to be stepping down from the head coach role. That's really all we know about this situation. We don't talk about a lot of high school basketball at this time in the summer especially, but for something like this to happen, just randomly, I'm curious to see if maybe he had another offer to coach somewhere else. I mean, after a historic season like that, you do get looks. Like I said before in the previous segment, right? Teams, if you have success, everybody gets that collective recognition. So I want to see what happens after that. How does Mac High bounce back?
I mean, first off, you hate to see it, right? As a player, as a school principal, all that. Like, shoot, one of your premier coaches is leaving after almost a decade, a little bit more than a decade of there in a winning program as well. Like, not just maybe they had a couple whatever seasons between that, but I mean, for the most part,
Coach Flores 289 wins since 2014.
Yeah,
I mean that's
I think probably over the 500 line, right? You're
for sure.
More wins and losses, all that. But like, and then you just mentioned they won
38-1 this year.
Games,
16-0 in district.
Very very random thing to see, and as I don't know if it was a team. We weren't there a lot for the basketball season this year, right? But I mean, I'm not sure if the team is senior heavy.
They're coming back. They're coming back next year with one returning player. They're losing a lot of seniors. That could be a factor, right? I mean, it's insane. We saw them go 30. I think it was 35-0 in the season. Like I've never seen that before at all in the regular season. For them to come in, they did lose heartbreaking fashion in the third round of the playoffs. Yeah. But that could be a factor, right? To where not a lot of players come. I mean, one player coming back next year. And I've heard from that maybe the JV or the players that are coming up supposed to take over those roles aren't that strong. I mean, then again, right? Like you never know. Maybe it could be a down year.
I mean, being a program like that, you gotta have good development and good players. There maybe is going to be good kids, right, in between all that, and the JV or the ones that were on the bench this year,
freshman squads,
like stuff like that. I mean, going to be some big shoes to fill in for any coach, right? Not scare them or anything, but let's be realistic, right?
Yeah, I mean,
some big shoes to fill in, right, after having a coach like that for 10 years there with winning programs, winning seasons, good playoff runs, all that stuff. And I mean, you hate to see it, right? But hey, any coach to come in there's already some sort of culture that was established. Maybe let's piggyback off that, right?
Like, I mean, and there's many things we could think, right? Like maybe something in house we don't know about. There's something that could be maybe he just knows that next year he's gonna have one returning player, and it's not gonna be looking that great. Another thing could be maybe he got a head coaching offer somewhere else. Again, you have a great season like that, and it's not like
people are always looking, and
it's not like he just got that one season. Like we said, right, 289 wins since 2014. He's only 11 wins away from 300 career wins. You don't see that a lot. And go 38-1 this year, third round of the playoffs. We've heard like we talk about Sherryland baseball, right? Like PSJ softball. Mac High is one of the premier programs of basketball, and they've been for years. I feel like if anybody can turn the program around from their old ways, like if they were to have a bad year next year, it would be him. So I think I find it very shocking, very surprising that he's I'm not saying he doesn't want to be part of it, right? We don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I mean, it could be internal. It could be a lot of things. Right? I mean, that's not our business, right? It could be a lot of things.
We're just here to talk about it,
hopefully the athletic director there and the principal and all that can find something to fit in those big shoes that are going to be there, right? I mean, maybe there's one of the coaching staffs there that they have. Like, hey, you fit in here. Like, it's not like their football team's not that bad. I mean, they have good little programs, right? It's still a big school, Mac High. So maybe there's a coach that we don't know about, or someone's going to step up, maybe from the JV coach, or who knows.
A lot of those hires are in-house. I mean, like we've seen
usually not going to bring in.
We've seen it many times in the premier programs. Like I know these people personally, right? Coach for Hannah basketball, Furman Lucio, in-house hire. LF girls and boys basketball coach, in-house hires. And so I mean, it's hard to find somebody out of the valley or out of the district, not from that school, to fit the program. And we see it many times. Hannah, LF, great basketball programs, right? Like, I mean, they're premier programs. Mac High, great. I don't know if coach for Mac High, Flores was an in-house hire. He got hired 12 years ago. So it could be an in-house hire, and they might be. And if he is that good of a coach, I'm not surprised if he has an assistant that is in the wings waiting.
Me personally, I think if I'm the head director there, or the one hiring the coach, I want to hire someone that's already familiar with the program, familiar with the players they do have right now that are staying. To not bring in this weird awkwardness of if you bring in a new coach, he doesn't know zip, so he's gonna have to learn the players, learn the playbook, learn how they play.
Also, if you were bringing in a new coach from
this
is the perfect time. Yeah, this is the perfect time. If the coach wants to leave, it's not like you're leaving him with a loaded roster, and he's coming in from a different school, not knowing how these players are. If like just an example, right? If say Coach Flores left and Mac Highs has the team that they had this year, you would want to bring somebody from in-house because he knows how they play. He knows everything to a T. If you are bringing in somebody like that to a team like that from another district, from another city, whatever, it's with a stacked program like that, it's going to be tough because it's like coming into something new. But they're not. They have one player coming back next year. If now is the time, if you want to bring in another coach, a new coach to get on the training wheels for a bit, get like the bad habits out of the program, now would be the perfect time because it's not like it's a clean slate for everybody. It's a clean slate for the coach, the team, obviously the JV. They're returning one player on their varsity squad, so it's a clean slate for everybody. So I think Mac High, they might be on some down games this year. They might not have a great upcoming year. But I think it's going to be great for the future.
I mean, there's two avenues you can take on this. You can either bring someone in that's familiar with the program from the district or like a middle school or whatever that knows the players, knows the team. Or, I mean, hey, if you need to bring someone in new, clean slate, hey, you start from zero and you build from there. And I mean, realistically speaking, either they go whichever avenue, they're going to have down games. They won't have as strong of a record, realistically speaking. Or maybe they will. I don't know. Maybe there's like the next LeBron lying around in those kids, right? I don't know. But they could. There's avenues, and they're probably going to have a down season. So I mean, you can go whichever way, right? But hopefully, whoever they bring in can keep that culture alive, and keep that, because if that culture goes away, then that's when you fall into like a whole down, and you're gonna be bad for a couple years, or something like that.
We say it starts with the coach, right?
Yeah, you don't want to see that, right? You want to go in there with like positive. Hey, this is Mac High basketball. This is how we play. This is how we do things. But they're 32-6 or no?
31-5-8.
31-5-8. Hey, this is how we play 31-5-8 basketball. Let's keep doing that, right? With a new or a familiar coach, right? So hopefully they can do and fill in those shoes. I mean, they're big shoes to fill in. You're talking about like a coach that was there for 12 years, right? Like a good record, winning seasons all the time, good playoff runs. And I mean, we'll see what's gonna happen, right?
Yeah, I mean, I'm excited to see what happens, right? Basketball is second to football down here in the valley. So especially Mac High basketball, where I believe from Mac High, from the boys sports, it's basketball. Like, that's the thing. So I'm excited to see what happens, right? Like, it was a big news story when it came out. It was shocking to us, right? Like, I know the first thing I did when I sent it to you, we talked about it for a bit. So for Coach Flores, hope everything is going well, right? I hope he's moved on to better things, what he wants. And for the Mac High program, I think I hope they find a new coach that they really like and they want to hire. I just hope it was a good parting from both ways, and it's nobody left anything in a bad way.
Even whoever they bring in, right? You're gonna almost have brand new players. There's not a lot of seniors returning or anything like that.
If you want to do things your way, this year would be the year.
So, I mean, bringing in whoever, you can change the play scheme around there, all that stuff. I mean, you're going to have a new batch of kids that are underclassmen and all that, so you can work with them, build with them, and know them. And it can work out for any coach, if it's a new one or a coach that's familiar with the program. So we'll see what can happen. And, I mean, so you hate to see it, right? A coach like that leave, and for the school itself, they're probably going to have a down season. And it sucks, right? You don't like to see that at all.
I mean, it's gonna be exciting to see. We'll see what happens. We're gonna be keeping updated on the websites. Yeah,
as a school, right? Like it's in that same district, right? Or this team they play. I mean, you kind of have to see that, right? Maybe.
Oh yeah, if you're a rival, if you're a 31-5A rival,
like,
if you're a McAllen Memorial, a Nicky Rowe, like you want to see that.
I mean, Nicky Rowe had a good season, so maybe now they take first place next year for sure. They have better odds of doing that now or whatnot.
I mean, we'll see what happens, right? Like, I mean, it's going to be a big shakeup, and I'm excited to see what happens.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we'll keep in touch with that. We're going to be moving on now to the 32-6A district football preview.
Football, man.
Yeah, so
it's been a while.
We're
itching for some football.
It's June 3rd, and we're already talking about football.
It's a little bit.
That's how much we miss it, right?
Yeah.
We got a lot to talk about, right? So we're gonna go over. There's 6 teams, new district realignments.
Yeah,
big teams. There was 5 teams in 32-6A. 1 team, Brownsville Hannah, left, and then they added PSJ North and PSJ the Bears. So it's gonna be a 6-team district now. The premier district in the Valley, no doubt. 32-6A. We're going to be going over 3 teams, 3 of the 6 teams. Next week, we'll be going over another 3, right? So just to go down the list, we have PSJ Bears, Brownsville Veterans Memorial, PSJ North, which is a powerhouse, San Benito, Harlingen, and Los Fresnos. I mean, that's you want to talk about a gauntlet? That's the SEC of the Valley.
I mean, first off, just a hard district to win, or even just to make playoff, right?
Yeah.
Only top 3 will make it, right?
Top 4.
Top 4.
So 2 of those teams will be left out.
So you could realistically be saying that all these guys can have winning records, and 2 of them will make the playoffs. That's already insane work, right? And you hate to see that, right? You imagine having a winning record, but nope, you're not gonna make the playoffs.
I mean, yeah, it's tough, and the crazy part about it is like you can go so you're gonna have 6 teams in your district. You're gonna have 5 district games, 5 non-district games. You can go 0-5 non-district play, and if you win 2 of those district games, you're in the playoffs, right? You can finish with a 2-8 record, you'll be in the playoffs, or a 3-7 record, you will be in the playoffs. And I think I'm not one for I guess you can call it rest. I don't know the other word for resting. Like what do they in the NBA? What do they tell the players? Like you can't
load management.
Yeah, load management. I'm not in favor of that. But if you got a hard schedule, like a lot of coaches, especially those premier programs.
I mean, those bye weeks are going to be big.
Yeah, PSJ North, LF, San Benito, Harlingen, right? Like those schools are all premier programs, top 10 in the Valley, all 4. They're all in one district. And I mean, Brownsville Vets too. Like maybe in the low top 10, but they're still there. And so coaches like that, they like to schedule good teams in the non-district.
Yeah.
You might see a small change in that where it's like, if you're the coach for Brownsville Vets, I have to play LF, San Benito, PSJ North, Harlingen, and PSJ in district when it matters. You might not be scheduling
like a bigger powerhouse or another
like
good
a Westico
team.
or another amazing school like that, because you need to save or like a Corpus school, right? You need to save your players for when it matters most.
This is going to be hard. I mean, the good thing for the schools that did stay, the Harlingen, the San Benitos, and
Brownsville Vets, yeah.
I mean, Veterans only been there a couple of years. They've been there for too long, but I mean, they're going to be already familiar with each other, the program, the coaches, so they know what to expect. But but also coming in with these new teams, they don't know what to expect from each other. The 2 PSJs don't know what to expect from them, and vice versa.
PSJ North coming in. I mean, so we can start here. We'll start with PSJ, the Bears, right? So PSJ, I got a little, I guess you can say a theme for every school, right? PSJ coming in, they have an aerial assault. They're young.
They have
aerial assault. Man. They have an air raid offense, and I mean, since we've been in high school, I've known that's what they're known to. They spread them out. They go doubles and 4 receivers, and they'll roll their. They like a running quarterback. They're running gun. They're quick, and they will rack up the yards. I mean, so we got 3 players to talk about. PSJ, they had a 1-9 record last year. They didn't do that great. They went, I believe, 1-4 in district play. They didn't win that many games. I mean, they won one of them, but they're a young team. They got their starting quarterback, both starting receivers coming back, running back coming back, I believe. So they're a young team. The theme with PSJ, usually not the strongest O-line. They allow a lot of points on defense, but they try to make up for it by scoring a lot of points, right? Obviously.
Mike D'Antoni offense.
Yeah, right? So PSJ, aerial assault, little air raid, right? They have 2 receivers, right? Jonathan Salceda and Riley Limon. They were juniors last year. This past year, they're going to be coming in as seniors. Salceda coming in with 57 receptions last year, 697 yards, 4 touchdowns, averaging 87 receiving yards a game. In the Valley, that's a tough thing to do, right?
Yeah.
And not even to mention, he's got a guy right under him, Riley Limon, 42 receptions, almost 400 receiving yards, 3 touchdowns, 56 yards a game. So you got 2 receivers like that, and I mean, for PSJ's offense, it's perfect, right? Like, they don't run the ball a whole lot. If they run the ball a lot, it's with their quarterback. They love to throw the ball 30, 40 times a game, and I mean, that's what they're built for, right? They're going to be playing against some teams where PSJ North, they run a 3 running back offense. Brownsville Vets runs a 3 running back offense. Teams like Harlingen and San Benito, they will try to slow you down. They can go in the I formation, the wing formation. They can do that, but most of the time it's a gun. They have an H-back. So it's going to be fun. I'm excited to see how they react to that, right? Like PSJ coming in from, I believe it was 31-6A or something like that, now coming into a premier district where it's a lot tougher than when you played in. These teams run the ball a whole lot, so it's different as to where your offense likes to get on the field and go. But by the time you get back on the field, that team, Vets, PSJ North, Harlingen, whoever, right, they're going to slow the game down and play their pace of play, which is run the ball a whole lot, and I want to see how they react to that, especially their defense.
It's going to be exciting, right? I mean, this is a team, coming off from a not-so-good season, right, to is it going to be better? Is it going to be worse? Like, did it get harder? Did it get
tough,
easier? It's going to be exciting, though. You still have two of your top players coming back, and I mean the receiver, the slot, and all that, right? Mm-hmm. You're coming back in here. I mean, that's one thing to have covered already. You don't have to worry about receivers, but the QB position, is that going to hurt them? Are they going to have someone there to be able to get that ball to them? Cause
they got a incoming senior, so 3 seniors, right? They have a young program. They didn't lose that many players, but they are returning a lot of players. So Dylan Rodriguez, I apologize. He's coming in as a senior, threw for almost 1,500 yards last year, 11 touchdowns, 7 interceptions, 183 yards a game passing. So interceptions are a little high, right? You only played 10 games, so for you to have 7 interceptions, it's almost a pick a game, right? I'm sure he wants to cut down on it, right? He was great in the rushing game. I mean, I'm not sure the exact rushing yards he has, but he's the epitome of a dual threat quarterback. He can throw it, he can run it.
I mean, and it's good to know, like, hey, if my legs aren't going to work, I know I have 2 receivers that I can catch it. If one's not going to be open, the other one probably should be open, right?
Down there somewhere.
Yeah, I mean, someone's going to be down there to catch the ball. And, I mean, but coming in here, I mean, we all know San Benito defense is, for the most part, always kind of good. So I mean, they're facing a different beast that they got to play now. Just them,
it's a great school.
And Harlingen as well. Sometimes
PSJ North. I mean, we're gonna talk about their defense coming up soon, right? So PSJ, the theme for them, aerial assault, the new face, right? In the 6A, a young team, one of the youngest, I would say second youngest team coming in the 32 6A, behind the next team that we're gonna talk about right now, Brownsville Veterans. So Vets has been in 6A, 32 6A for a little bit, 2-3 years, not that long.
Yeah.
They've shown, I mean, we've seen them go to the 4th round, the 5th round. I mean, I believe the 4th round, right? They were able to knock off PSJ North in the playoffs a couple years ago. Teams like Corpus Christi Miller, who we're very familiar with. They're losing a lot of kids. They had their 3 running backs. I believe it was Alvin Trevillon, Cesar Belmontes. They're losing... And I believe it was another running back they're losing as well. I mean, they're losing good players on the defensive end, on the defensive side of the ball. So it's going to be tough. I don't want to talk bad, but I do suspect a down year.
I mean,
but they went 7-3 last year. They weren't horrible. It's the theme for Brownsville Vets. You got a new squad. They run the ball a lot. The ground game works for them. And they have a new squad.
Yeah, I mean, this is when the development comes in. Luckily, the coach hasn't been there that long. Only 5 years now.
Yeah, Coach Ramirez.
Coach Ramirez, right? But he's already established himself there. He already saw 4 years of football, so most of those kids are out. So now he's gonna get a new batch of kids, and this is when the development part comes in. Okay, so now you're getting these new kids. So right now their offseason is starting or just started, right? So right now is when it matters, right? Who do we have? What are we connecting, and how to make a bond?
And I mean it's. Again, we're like I suspect a down year, right? Like it's going to be tough. They're losing a lot of players. The key players too.
All players are good numbers too.
But these if any coaches can get these players ready, especially new players, it's them. I mean, we know Coach Ramirez. He was the defensive coordinator in 2018 when Hannah went to the third round of the playoffs. I mean, he's used to
his big moments.
Yeah, he had his big moment as a head coach, right? I mean,
no.
So you know how he's been in the situation. 2018 with Hannah, made it even farther with Brownsville Veterans as the head coach, right? And I mean, people are gonna say, "Oh, it's the group," but I mean, I think the numbers don't lie. The numbers don't lie. You've been to the third round or more in the playoffs as a defensive coordinator or a head coach. I think. Yes, they're losing a lot of kids. It might be a down year, but I think that if anybody can get them ready, it's Coach Ramirez and his group.
Yeah, no, and for sure. And it starts there, and it starts right now right now it's their off season, so right now it's all those summer workouts, all those good things, right? So right now is where we're seeing what do I have, and am I going to change up the playbook? Am I going to, hey, these kids aren't like my last kids, but hey, this is what I got, and we're going to change up the scheme. Maybe they won't be that first run offense anymore. Maybe they'll start. Hey, you got to turn it out. You got to start. You got just what you have and all that. And hey, maybe now we got to start throwing it out. I have a tight end, maybe a receiver, all that. And I mean, but maybe he'll still develop a running back. Like, hey, son, like this is going to be your thing.
I mean, you never know because it's they run a 3 running back formation as well. I believe it's the wing T. I mean, the numbers they throw. They have 20 passing yards a game. They don't throw the ball.
Yeah, I mean,
they have 3, but they average 393 rushing yards a game.
I mean, for sure, those
they're
rushing
run
yards.
heavy. They're gonna run the ball. We've seen it the past 3, 4, 5 years. That's what Vets does. That's what they're gonna do. They're gonna run the ball. They're gonna kill you on the ground, right? I mean, every now and then they might catch you with a trick play for a pass, but I mean, the proof is in the pudding. They went 7-3 last year, made the playoffs. They went deep in the playoffs a couple years ago. They've been making the playoffs, so it's not like teams come in and know how to stop it. We know what Vets is, the ground game, and they still cannot stop it. It's a great scheme by the coaches, and biggest thing is the players, right? So to talk about the players, we're gonna have one of the most important players coming back, Jake Science. He's gonna be coming in as a quarterback, right? He's going to be a senior this year. He had 112 carries. Quarterback. That offense, they like to run the ball a lot. Quarterbacks, they like their quarterbacks to run a lot. So he can throw and he can pass. And he can run. 112 carries, 688 rushing yards, 62 rushing yards a game, 9 touchdowns. As a quarterback, again, they do not throw that much. So for him to have 230 passing yards and 2 touchdowns for a team that does not throw the ball a lot, I don't think more than 3-4 times a game, that's very impressive. And yeah, he's a great passer. So who knows if they want to adjust the offense to what?
I mean,
to what
luckily they have one of the most important positions, or the important position in football. Filled in is the QB spot, and that's good. I mean, like he can become the leader of that team. Gonna have more underclassmen than seniors and all that, right? Mm-hmm. And I mean, hey, right now we're gonna see what they're gonna have, and the numbers are probably gonna go down, right? They're not gonna be rushing for those 400 yards, close to 400 yards a game anymore. Now we're gonna go down, but hey. Yeah, at least you have a quarterback that can kind of throw it, but he can also run with it. So he's going to know what to do and already familiar.
And I mean, he's great with the ball in his hands. We've seen him play, and we've seen him. He can run, he can pass. Who knows? You can still do that from spread. I'm no coach, right? Well, I'm not going to tell you. It's been working for Vets. They have not had a losing season so far.
And the coachers there, and the coach, he's already implemented his 5 years. He's been there, like, hey, and showing us winning seasons, and that's the culture you need, right? Like, hey, we're a winning program, we're a winning school.
3 years.
Or 4 years, right? He hasn't been in that long. Move of districts also doesn't help, right? So he's been seeing a lot of new teams, all that, getting familiar with their district, and yet again, the district changes up, so it's like almost going back to a new district again, right? So that sucks.
And I mean, it's gonna be tough because I mean I feel like 6A has 4 of the top 10 teams in the valley.
Yeah, no, I mean
PSA North, San Benito, Harlingen,
if there's any high school football,
5 of the top.
If there's any football to watch in the valley, it's 32 6A football.
That's the SEC. That's the valley. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna keep saying it.
Those are the games you want to tune into because they're all gonna be either close games or you can have a winning record, but you're not gonna go to the playoffs because. Only 4 of y'all can go in, so 2 of those teams, they're probably going to be good, right? They're going to have winning records, but not going to cut it. Not going to
I mean, so another player we're going to talk about from Brownsville Vets on the defensive side of the ball, Diego Benavides. He played corner last year. Played a little bit of quarterback. Played corner. He had 34 tackles and 2 interceptions. The reason I bring this up is because he's not afraid to hit. Having 34 tackles as a corner is not heard of. It's
usually a corner
20. There. Maybe they have a way about them, and they have a I guess, a history of people that play the cornerback position, right? But they were very stacked on the defensive side of the ball. So who's to say he doesn't move to safety? He doesn't move to rover.
I mean, being a
strong
corner,
safety.
that means he's already has to be fast. So that means he's wherever he's from, he's probably chasing down and doing that hard work, that dirty work, right? I'm on the way over here at the 40, but I'm coming right back down to go stop ball.
He's coming back, one of the few people coming back on defense. He's going to be one of their defensive leaders. Who's to say that they were stacked? He lost a couple safeties. Who's to say he doesn't go play that free safety position?
No,
strong
sure.
safety,
It's an easy
rover,
transition.
anything where he can tackle. We've seen it. So he's an athlete. He plays both sides of the ball. So I mean, to have I would say the captain on offense coming back and the captain on defense coming back, it's going to be humongous for Brownsville Vets because you lost a lot of players, but you keep those two main keys.
Those hard.
You'll be okay.
No, it'll be interesting to see from them, man. I mean, maybe we'll have a down season in the numbers, the record. Who knows, right? Depends who they play and who they have lined up for the season. But at least just in their conference or their division, right? Wow. Sorry. It's gonna be interesting to see what happens there. They're very hard schools to play. They're familiar already with Los Fresnos and Harlingen and San Benito, but having these two other schools come in, it's not too familiar. Tough. It's going to be a different ball game that you haven't seen if you haven't played them that many in between your 5 years as a coach that he's been there. If you haven't played PSJ that many times or whatever. But interesting to see.
And I mean, so the third team we're going to be talking about you can say not heavy favorite, right? But favorite coming in maybe to win 32-6A just because of all the noise they made in the past. PSJ North. And PSJ North, they are
no introduction needed.
They're a powerhouse.
There's no introduction needed there.
They are the team of the Valley, right? Again, the other four teams I would say compete with PSJ North, aside from Westaco, are Harlingen, San Benito, Los Fresnos, and Brownsville Vets, and they are all going to be playing in the same district. So PSJ North coming in, losing a couple players, losing a starting quarterback. They're losing, I think it was Darren Garcia. He also played. He was a pitcher there for PSJ North. Losing Ethan Guerra, their running back, who had 30 touchdowns for them last year. In a team that runs the ball a lot. They have 3 running back formation, but they pass the ball just as much, right? So a couple players we're going to be talking about on the offensive side of the ball. We will get to the defensive side because, I mean, it's crazy. I haven't seen some stuff like that in a while. So for the offense, new quarterback coming in. He's going to be a junior. He was a sophomore last year, Drayden Espinosa. Not that many stats on him because he did not play quarterback that much last year. They had Garcia last year at the helm, but you're bringing in a great supporting cast, maybe somewhat new, right? How are you as a quarterback going to react to that? You're one of the many new players that they are bringing back on the squad. How are you going to do that, especially in a new district? I don't know how he's going to react.
I mean, luckily, PSJ needs no introduction. We all know who they are football-wise and all that, what they've done for the past couple years or the decade, maybe you could say all that. I mean, their development program is there, their players are there, the coaching is there. It all starts, like we've been saying, from the top, from that head coach, from right now in summer workouts, what do we have, how we're bonding, how we're as a team, right? And I mean, he's a junior. He's going to be a junior next year, right? So he's barely getting his flowers, getting his touches, more touches he's going to have. Now he's going to have the helm. Yeah. But I mean, hey, he's been ready since he was a sophomore. I mean, they've been developing this kid, who knows, since freshman year, sophomore. So that means they probably have more kids lying around that we don't know about yet that haven't made their name. And soon to be, hopefully.
I'm not surprised. I'm ready for it because, I mean, like we saw PSJ North make their statement in 2021 or I believe 2020 with those freshmen at the time. With Aparicio playing quarterback, and then that whole squad where they went for those next 4 years, they went 4 rounds deep, 5 rounds deep, and now some of them are even playing at UTRGV. So it's not the squad because those 4 years, those seniors are gone, and they have a whole new squad, and they are still making noise with that team.
No, for sure. I mean, the development program's there. Like, I haven't heard when they have like a bad season. Mm-hmm. What's a bad season for them? 3 losses maybe?
7-3.
Something like that's a bad season. That's still winning.
Still fighting their own district probably.
So they know who PSJ is, but now they're coming into Bahar district. They could probably be the top dog in that district, realistically speaking. I think they played 12 games last season or last
12,
year.
Yeah, they
only lost 1.
11-1, and I mean, again, unless you win the last game of the year, it doesn't matter, right?
Yeah.
But I mean, They made it to the second round of playoffs. They lost. I think it was by 3 points to San Antonio Bernie. You could say a disappointing season, right? Considering the fact that they've gone so far so many times. But I mean,
but still a winning season at the end of the day. Still with the immaculate players, good coaching. So I mean, they know who they are, and everyone knows who for sure they are too. So I mean, it'd be interesting to see how the 32-6A starts,
out,
right? Like shapes out and all that with all these teams coming in and still having good programs, and they're all top. They're all winning programs. I think just the only one that isn't a winning program is the other PSJ that's coming in.
But I mean, they've been in the past, so I'm not surprised to see with these new players coming back.
They still have. We just talked about those two receivers they have. They still have good talent there. They have to find a way to glue it together. But
I mean, so we thought about Espinosa, right, quarterback, and the player that was there last year, he's going to be a junior as well. So he made noise as a sophomore. Isaiah Garza, he played receiver, he played running back. He was a junior, so in that offense, he was catching a lot of passes, I believe, out of the running back spot, fullback spot, you might say, right? Played some running back, played some receiver. He was coming in as a junior next year. He had 1,283 all-purpose yards. He had 50 carries, 481 rushing yards with 7 touchdowns, along with 42 receptions, 736 receiving yards, and 11 receiving touchdowns. So 1,200, almost 1,300 all-purpose yards, rushing and receiving, and 18 total touchdowns. I mean, that's a guy right there.
Yeah,
that's if you want to bring your new quarterback in and like calm his nerves, that's a player that you resort to. Like that guy can probably fix all your problems as a quarterback. He can run the ball for you. He can catch the ball for you. So that's an amazing piece that they're bringing back.
No, it is, and just seeing that. I mean, it all starts with the development they have, and just the culture starts there, and that's what PSG who they are. I mean, they make these deep runs. They are winning season all the time, and it's gonna be almost scary for the other schools to have to face them now every year from here on out.
I mean for Garza to have 18 total touchdowns, rushing, receiving, 1,200, almost 1,300 all-purpose yards as a sophomore, that's insane. I'm excited to see what he does next year. That's one of the players to watch in the whole valley. I mean, for one of the best teams where you had Ethan Guerra last year, who had 30 total touchdowns. He's not stealing any touchdowns, right? But he's the best running back in the valley. He's gonna have his touches. For this guy to still have 50 carries and 42 receptions, that I mean, when you have the premier running back that's getting 30 touchdowns in the season, that's like for you to. He's making the most with his touches, and the coaches as a sophomore trusted him enough to be like, oh, we're gonna give you more touches, more carries, more catch, more receptions, and I mean, he made the most with it,
and he's proven what he is, and who knows, maybe that his class is pretty good too. Then. We're just waiting.
We were waiting. We got him and Espinosa coming back.
There's still probably more players that are just going to fit in the other spots that maybe left already or whatnot. I mean, it's be exciting to see. We all know who PSG is and what they do, and they're going to maybe prove it again this season in the new district. So
to finish off PSG North, we're going to talk about their defense. So we talk about their powerhouse. Everybody talks about their offense, right? Quarterback, Garcia, before that, Aparicio, Ethan Guerra at running back, right? Talking about Isaiah Garza at receiver. Their defense is insane. And specifically to defensive linemen, they're the new dog they're the big dog on the block. They're the new face in the place, right? I mean, they're coming in 6A and they want to win. They want to get first. Obviously, nobody wants to lose. But they think they're the best team in the Valley, which they should think that. And so they got 2 players coming in. Jacoby Herrera is going to come in. He was a sophomore last year. He's along with Espinosa and Garza, same class. He's coming in. His season unfortunately ended in the second round when he got hurt. I'm not sure the specifics on the injury. I know he's looking to bounce back this year, but he finished the season off 60 solo tackles, 145 total as a defensive end with 15 sacks. High School Sports Magazine, McDonald's, all South Texas defensive lineman MVP. I mean, that's accolades as a sophomore.
That's the beast right there. That's still 2 more seasons and you have to see this kid.
Yeah, and I mean he's crazy. He's insane. We watched some of his highlights. I mean he's a force to be reckoned with, right?
Yeah, I mean the numbers are there. The award is there. He won MVP, right? In the defense, that's just insane. And he's only a sophomore, like you mentioned. He'll probably be a junior, so there's still 2 more seasons he has left. So for me, as a PSG, the coach and the school, I mean. We got that covered on defense,
and so Herrera, he's coming in. He had a great season last year. He's I think what like they talk about where PSG North, their offense has been great for years. 2021, 2020, their defense has been even better, if not just as good. And their defense is something not a lot of people talk about, but they're stout. They play against teams like PSG with the aerial assault, and they'll beat teams like Brownsville Vets, where it's just a run game. They're ready for everything, and they play ready. And the defensive coordinator for North has them ready for anything.
They have the offense, they have the defense. So you gotta get all those positions covered in football, right? You can't do one without the other. If not, you're not gonna win.
Yeah. But this defense is stacked, man. I mean, they know how to play the run game. And you want to run the wing T, you want to run the veer, they know how to cover it. You want to run spread, H-back, 4 receivers, they know how to cover it.
Yeah,
and I mean, so props off to them. Last player I'm going to talk about before we finish, Ray Martinez, defensive tackle. So we got defensive tackle, defensive end, the anchors of the D-line. 125 total tackles and 15 sacks. So you have 2 players averaging 15 sacks last season. He's coming in as a senior this year, I believe. I'm not 100% sure on that. But he's coming in, and him and Herrera playing on the same line, that's going to be insane. And you only have, I'm sure they have a great supporting cast around them. But when you have 2 guys that had 15 sacks last year and over 120 tackles, that's scary hours for any O-line.
I mean, it is, and it's going to be exciting to see. I mean, just the whole district in general is going to be exciting to see and how it shapes out, and especially towards the last couple of games, making those playoff runs, those playoff hunts. I mean, because 2 of those teams are not going to go to the playoffs, and they can have 2 winning records for all we know.
Yeah,
right.
I mean only 4 of them can make it. Right?
For sure, when PSJ is playing any school in that district, it's going to be a must-watch game. It's going to be very important.
Oh yeah, for sure. And we're excited to see, right? I mean, it's going to be it's going to be a gauntlet once the district comes around.
Creeping up every little bit to football, and we're getting there, but yeah, man, we just got to watch out with 32-6A football. It's going to be exciting to see.
Yeah, so we're going to be doing the next 3 teams, Los Fresnos, Harlingen, and San Benito next week. There's a preview on them as well. And then we might even get a little prediction who we think is going to get the 4 playoff spots, who we think the 2 teams are going to be left out, and who's going to win district, right? So we're gonna that's gonna do it for the football 32-6A preview, along with talking a little bit about Mac High basketball, right? So we're gonna go do a quick commercial break. When we come back, we're gonna be talking Spurs, Knicks, Wemby, Jalen Brunson, the whole squad, right? So we're gonna be coming back to talk about that, and then we're gonna finish off the show. So we'll be right back after a quick break.
Texas Southmost College. Our automotive technology program will train you in everything from maintenance to full vehicle systems repair. Earn a certificate or associate degree and get certified to work as a C maintenance or B-level technician. You'll be guided by seasoned instructors who have decades of real-world automotive experience, helping you get ready to roll into the industry. So take the wheel and apply today at tsc.edu.
If you've been in a car crash, call Kenny. We're available to take your call 24/7, and we don't charge a fee unless we win your case. When you're in a car crash, call Kenny. Call 999-1111 now for a free consultation.
Permatemp Personnel Services has been servicing local businesses for the past 29 years.
Leave the hiring to us. Let us become your personal hiring guru.
We have a network of skilled employees to fit your needs. Your success is our strategy.
Don't hesitate. Call us now.
No matter where you are in life, Texas Southmost College is here to help you move forward. Whether you're starting fresh, changing careers, or gaining new skills, TSC has affordable programs designed to fit your goals. It's time to take the next step. Think big. Think bright. Think TSC.
Kenny Perez came from a small town in Texas. At Kenny Perez Law, we won't stop fighting until our clients get what's rightfully theirs. We're right by your side, no matter what. Call Kenny Perez Injury Lawyers today, 956-999-1111.
This is the island where adulting takes its own vacation. South Padre is more than an island. It's the island.
Give your little one the best start at Brownsville ISD's Pre-K3 and Pre-K4 programs. At BISD, 3 and 4-year-olds develop fundamental skills that pave the way to lifelong success. With quality educators, access to the latest technology, and free nutritious meals to fuel the day, our young minds explore and learn in exciting new ways. Enroll your 3 and 4-year-old today at Brownsville ISD, the best choice.
Rev up your future with Texas Southmost College's Auto Body Repair Program. In just 2 semesters, you'll gain the skills to become an auto body repair specialist. Learn using industry standard iCar Academy to get you job ready fast. If you're ready to drive your career forward, TSC's Auto Body Repair Program is the place to start. Classes are filling fast, so visit tsc.edu and apply today.
I'll do anything for my clients.
Would you pick up our kids from school?
Yeah, I can do that.
Hurt in a car crash? Call the Law Channel.
Elevation, AT4, AT4X, Denali. Case closed. For your GMC, we're professional grade.
No matter where you are in life, Texas Southmost College is here to help you move forward. Whether you're starting fresh, changing careers, or gaining new skills, TSC has affordable programs designed to fit your goals. It's time to take the next step. Think big. Think bright. Think TSC.
So we just finished with our segment talking about 32-6A preview, Mac High basketball. We're going to be moving on to our last and final one, Spurs versus Knicks in the NBA Finals, Game 1. So we're going to be talking about that. I mean, Spurs beat the Thunder Game 7 of the Western Conference Finals. Knicks made quick work of the Cavs, but we can talk about Game 7 real quick, right? Spurs, I mean, they had the lead pretty much the whole game. Thunder came back after halftime, or towards halftime and then after that. But Spurs, I mean, when you keep thinking that they're a young team, that they're not ready, they just keep showing you that they are. And I mean, it's going to be I'm excited to see how they play the Knicks, right? But Spurs don't have that many people with finals experience. Fox doesn't have finals experience. Nobody has finals experience except Harrison Barnes and Luke Cornett. The Knicks, they got a couple. Mikal Bridges has been there before. I believe
OG Anunoby.
OG might have been there before.
The Raptors.
OG's been there before. Cat, no. Josh Hart, no. But
I mean, I think they're two very similar teams. 2 centers, guards, all that. The pretty good bench also for the Spurs, pretty good bench as well. So it's going to be interesting. I think they can go even. It's probably going to go past 5 games. I don't think it's going to be a sweep. People say Knicks sweeping, but I doubt it. It's going to be a tough thing. Just covering Wemby's already going to be hard. But, I mean, I saw today that Mitch Robertson's coming back. So, I mean,
he
see that.
broke his finger.
But you're in the finals. So
got surgery. He's ready to go.
Put some staples.
Mitch Robinson, apparently his nickname is the Wemby Stopper.
Yeah,
that's what I've heard around the block. I don't know how true that is. He probably will give him
a hard time because, I mean, he just has to get him on defense and just foul him or just make it hard for him to score, right? Because offensively he's not there for any of that. Just for rebounds, offensive rebounds is pretty good what he does. But, I mean, Cat's going to be there to do that load of the work, the offensive part. But, they're 2 evenly matched teams. I mean, and they're both pretty much new to the finals and to the playoffs.
Yeah, besides Bridges and OG.
New York's been fighting for their playoff victories for a couple of years already, trying to go this far, and they've done so already. But hey, man, like you said, the Spurs are just proving everyone wrong and why they're there and how everything's working. But still good to see someone like Greg Popovich still in that row with the team, even though he's not there in the court, but he's still on film studies there with them.
And that experience is insane.
And our fabulous helpful GM that we have for the Spurs, I mean, just slowly but steady building the team. It took him 6 years, right? I mean, but hey, he finally got it. It's what he wanted, and it's a hell of a team. It really is. I mean, third year with Wemby already in the finals with him. Like, you just had to get the pieces around him and ready to go.
And I mean,
just 1 year shy from Tim Duncan, right? It took him a while, but it's all right.
Yeah, I mean, but it's a little deja vu, right? Talk about Tim Duncan back to 27 years ago, 1999, the Spurs Knicks. Tim Duncan's first finals. Knicks had their first shot to go to the finals in a long time, and I mean, I'm excited to see. It's a little deja vu. We got Spurs Knicks again, right? Young premier star like Wemby going up against Jalen Brunson, a seasoned vet. He's been in the league a couple years, and he knows what's up. Cat, vet, OG, and Mikal Bridges, all vets. I mean,
they're all dogs.
They've been there. They've done that, right? Like
they play phenomenal basketball as well, but the Spurs play even better basketball, you could say.
Yeah, and I mean, the thing I think it's going to come down to is the bench. Like, the Knicks have a deep bench. They can shoot. But the thing about the Spurs is they got defense coming off the bench, right? Luke Cornett plays amazing defense. Luke Cornett's offense, in my opinion, is not the best. It's better than Mitch Robinson's offense.
Rookie Bryant coming
Carter
off
Bryant's
the
defense is insane. You got Keldon Johnson.
Dylan Harper depends.
Dylan Harper can still play defense. He can play some defense. And then Keldon Johnson coming off the bench. I think Keldon Johnson's the player to watch in this game, like in this series. Like, I mean, he didn't have the best series against OKC.
He can be what
Manu,
Alex Caruso was last year to them. Player to come off the bench to help you.
I mean,
win.
he's a Sixth Man of the Year.
Josh Hart last year was also coming off the bench and doing great things doing that. I mean, those are players you want to come in there and control the team, control the offense, control the defense. That's what you want to see, right? We've seen it from other players in the past.
Yeah, Keldon Johnson needs to step up. He did not have a great series against the Thunder.
It's all right. I mean, hey, he's also new to this playoff thing.
I mean, Sixth Man of the Year, you got to do something.
You're supposed to,
right?
Yeah,
like,
so.
I'm the number one Keldon Johnson supporter, right? I'm here. But he did not do much against the Thunder, and we need him.
I've seen a lot of Keldon Johnson basketball for way too long.
Yeah.
I'm happy that we have good players now.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
I didn't really like watching him anymore. But, hey, we got players now.
That's where I stopped.
But
I don't know about
I
don't like watching him anymore.
He is a good.
I love Keldon Johnson.
He is a good player, though, and I mean, he's a phenomenal player. He's proven.
But the Spurs have great defense coming off the bench, right? Carter Bryant, Dylan Harper plays amazing defense.
And they're all buying into the system and the culture of
Cornet's
slowly working it, slowly building it, and how they win too with fashion and just. I mean, it's just
Cornet's defense is amazing. Keldon Johnson, for all his offense, he can still play defense. The Knicks have sharpshooters. Knicks come off the bench. They got Landry Shamet. They got Jose Alvarado. They got
Jeremy Sohan, former
Jeremy. It's not talking about Jeremy Sohan. They got sharpshooters, right? They got Mitch Robinson who gets the boards. This is like having another starting five as your backup.
Yeah, for
but
sure.
But it's something that the Spurs have seen before. They played the Thunder. The Thunder, same exact thing. Casey Wallace, Isaiah Joe, Alex Caruso, Jalen Williams, and AJ Mitchell. Yeah, AJ Mitchell. That's 5 starters as your backups. The Spurs have seen a deep bench before. They came in, they won 7 in a 7-game series on the road in OKC against the defending champs. Who's to say they can't do it against the Knicks?
No, I mean, and they've been playing phenomenal basketball. The Spurs beating the Blazers, which was kind of it was hard for them because it was new.
Yeah,
so
they got the hang of it.
They went their 6, but then they came here and they beat in the second round.
And the Wolves, and then
the Wolves. That was also
6 games. If Wemby doesn't get ejected, the game's over in 5. The series over
probably.
In 5.
And then I mean, hey, you took the team, the Thunder that went undefeated in the playoffs, and you just made a series for them, and then you bounced them out. And now now they're in the finals.
The matchups is what I want to see, right? Like, I think the game's gonna we all got a deep bench, whatever. The game's gonna come down to if the starters can perform. De'Aaron Fox has not been playing the best. He's been a little inconsistent, a little shaky. He's got to perform. You got Jalen Brunson guarding you. That's like having James Harden guarding you. Oh, I'm so scared. No, you got to get by Jalen Brunson.
No,
they're gonna probably put Cat isn't the best defender. They're gonna put Jalen. They're probably gonna put OG Anunoby to guard Wemby, and I think Wemby's good enough to where he's gonna make do with what he's got. I think he's still gonna get his average 22 and 10, 22 and 12, right? Steph Castle, a little shaky from 3. How's he going to react to what he's got? Either Mikal Bridges, one of the premier wing defenders, or Josh Hart guarding him. Vassell's stepped up huge in the playoffs.
No, he did.
Can he continue? Now, Vassell, you're a 6'5", 6'6", versatile wing. Now you got, it's like looking in the mirror when you got Mikal Bridges guarding you, right? Like, same exact wing defender, but he's almost a better defender than Vassell. So he's going to guard Vassell really well. Champagnie, I know we said it in the Thunder series, like if Champagnie keeps playing the way he was in the beginning of the series, we're going to lose. But he came in, scored 6 threes, only one of 3 players in NBA Western Conference Finals history to score 20 or more points and 6 or more threes. The other 2, Steph Curry and Klay Thompson against the Thunder.
He's up there with good shooters and all that. I mean, it's going to be an interesting series to see, and darn it, the Spurs better win, right?
Yeah.
But it'll be a good series to watch and all that stuff. So
but talk good about the Knicks too, right? Because we are biased Spurs fans here. So we're going to talk some good about the Knicks, right? Jalen Brunson, my opinion, clutch player of the year. OG Anunoby and Mikal Bridges are the two probably the top 5, top 10 best two-way players in the league. They can defend at the highest rate in the league and play some great offense. So you mix that with Josh Hart also, who's a great rebounder. He's like a glue guy. He's like you said, right? Like a Caruso, where he's going to come in and he's going to pop a couple threes. He's going to play amazing defense, hustle, get some rebounds. And then you got Cat, who can do it all. He can average 10 assists a game if he wants to.
Yeah, for sure.
He's the best three-point shooting big man in NBA history. And he can put the ball on the floor and get a bucket. And not to talk a lot of X's and O's, right? But to have a big man like Cat, it's not like the Thunder where they have Isaiah Hartenstein where they got to keep him in the paint. Or when the Thunder would bring Hartenstein out to the three-point line, Wemby would just stay in the paint because he knows Hartenstein's not going to shoot that. Cat's the greatest three-point shooting big man in NBA history. Wemby has to come out of the paint. Wemby has to respect that, and now the paint's wide open. So we're going to see how the Spurs defenders play off of Wemby. We're going to see how the Knicks, they have it there. Like when Wemby comes off the floor, he can attack the basket, and they got shooters. So I'm excited to see this game.
I mean, for sure. I mean, go Spurs, go, right? Today's the first game, but
yeah,
be interesting things to see.
So yeah, game 1's gonna be on Wednesday. We're gonna be watching it. I know that for sure, right? We're going for the Spurs, but try to give our most honest, non-biased take and opinion on it. It's gonna be a great game. I think the Spurs win in 6.
Yeah.
I say the Spurs is 6. I say
win it all.
Wemby averages 30 and 15.
Who knows how many, but they'll win it.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm excited. I'm excited to see it. So that's going to be it from this show, right? We talked about Sharyland baseball, a little bit of Mac High basketball, coaching change, 32-6A football preview here in the Valley, and then also finished it with Spurs Knicks NBA Finals. So tune in. Go check out our clips on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, everything, right? And next week we're gonna come back. We're gonna talk the other half of 32-6A district preview.
The outcome for Sharyland.
The state championship coming up this week. The 1-game series against Lovejoy. And we're gonna see how they come out on top. I mean,
interesting things this week, man.
Yeah, and then next week we're also gonna be doing some 32-6A football preview. Maybe some MLB, right? Who knows? We're gonna be in the summer. We're in the middle. We're in the thick of it. Almost midway through the season. So thank y'all for tuning in. Make sure to hit that like button and go ahead and share it with anybody y'all know, right? But other than that, we'll see y'all next week. Y'all have a good one.